And hello to everyone watching on YouTube. Here we are at Stoke Mandeville Stadium for the Premiership match of the Aces versus the Jags. I'm Keith Pammon. I'll be doing your commentary for you today. Apologies if we thought it was starting at 3:30. I actually thought it was starting at 3:30 as well. We are obviously at a 4 o'clock start, and they are just coming into the bench now, getting ready. Also, a few amendments to the team sheet, so apologies, Adele, I got you on there in the end. You weren't on the original sheet that I put up, and I hope I've got everyone on the away team there, so I've just typed that up as we were waiting. And again, hopefully we'll get the pronunciations of your names right. This should be an exciting lineup. Last time was quite a close fought match from the Jags' home game. And we're now looking to see what the Aces can do with a full squad here, as I said, in Stoke Mandeville. And we had a nice exciting round of Prem last week that I was watching. And we're looking to hopefully get another exciting close game here today. Do put some comments in if there's any problems with the stream or the sound quality, and I'll try and get someone to feed that message back to me. With the sound of the horn, I believe we are about to start as the teams get ready to come in. As you can see, Jordan, Sean, Iola, Adams, Charlie Adams, and Atkin will be the starting five then for the Aces. And for the side of Jags, who have we got? No doubt that man Lewis Edwards will be on. Jake, see if I can do him from memory. We got Joe, not one of the Hassel brothers, yeah, and then Matt, Lanray, and okay, the others are on the bench. So there's our starting five there. Let's just line up the camera, adjust the zoom, make sure we got the full picture on. So a very large squad with the Aces here, as we saw in some of their previous games, being able to switch out an entire five. Having said that, Jags have got 4 on the bench. Not bad at all. So as we saw in the last game, we got the likes of Lanray and Edwards were playing together a lot. I seem to remember Jake hitting a few from the top, and we'll wait and see what happens on the other side. For the Aces, obviously Jordan Luce, big threat. And of course we got, I don't know if you saw on the, if I was live on the warm-up, Jade showing how she can get those long twos from the baseline. Iola, very good chair control. Oh, that's so I was expecting Lamray to have a shirt official. He's got a slightly different shirt, as you can see there in the front of the picture, with the number 15 on the back. And here we go, off with the tip. Lewis Edwards wins the tip, and the ball is reset at the top with Jake, and it's straight away opening with a 3, and it's not full, but it's a good collect from Matt. Matt didn't manage to get the second chance either. Loose with the ball on the rebound, passes Chakumba at the top, and Chakumba back to Loose as he gets it round to Jade on the near side here. And Jade can take those shots. Yes, as I said in the warm-up, lovely shot from Jade, and that's what we want to see if you're an Aces fan. Straight in there on the money. And then there was a little bit of a loose ball there as Francis just brings it back for inbound. Jags. And let's see how they set up. Yes, Lanray and Edwards again on this side. Long ball over to Hassel, back to Edwards, looking for opportunities. Ace is doing well not to give any. And just as I said that, there was an inlet there from opportunity for Matt. And they'll come away with the ball from the sideline. So Jags working well to get the opportunities, eventually getting a pick and roll to come through. Reset the ball back at the top. Bit of a rotation around the team, and that allows Lewis Edwards. First points on the board. And I'm sure I'll be saying that name a fair bit as this game goes on. The ball's at the top now with Jordan Luce. Out to Chikumba. Chikumba back. And Jade now got the opportunity of the same shot. Same as, oh, not this time. Just off the near rim. And you don't want to be giving her too much time and space. And of course, if you've seen any of the games of last season, Rockets or Jags this season, you will see Edwards and his ability to just wiggle into the key. So ball or no ball, he's a big threat. Sean and Jade is just doing down the other end. Down on the baseline, can get the shot off, yes, and nothing but basket. Lovely, nothing but net that was supposed to be. Lovely basket there from Jade. It's good to see an intense fight in this early stage of the Jags versus Aces. And Lewis in with the rebound. He gets a hand to the chest, but they carry on with the play. Didn't seem to affect the play to me, if I'm honest. Good cover from Sean. You see Jade jumping out high, getting the cover from the middle. Good three-man play. And now Jordan coming away, chased down by Lewis at the other end. Ball up top with Sean, give him a second, he'll shoot. Oh, just off the rim, and Jade not able to get the rebound this time. She's now picked out. They'll have a man advantage when Lamray releases. Will they wait? Here he comes. And long shot from the side instead. As Hassel really working hard to try and keep that in. Unfortunately, he's now found himself picked out. And let's see if they can have a go at a nice, getting an advantage on this offense. So if they can hold him there long enough and release, then they'll have an extra man in the offense. Here we go, Jordan. Jordan looking for Jade. No, all the way round to Sean. Over. Sean looking for options. Fired the big hands of Jade. Jade with a long pass down to Jordan Luce. Luce from the baseline. It's good. And that takes the Aces 6, Jags to 2. 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball down with Edwards, swung nice and neatly round to Hassel. Hassel lets it go, but it's no good. Of course, he's in there for the rebound. Extremely tall. And another shot clock. And Aces are going to be really happy with this at the moment. So 24-second call, and yet again they're looking to work really hard to get the man out. Paired up this time on Matt as Jade sets herself at the top, patiently waiting for the release. Iola Sunday down by the base, gives a little space to Jordan. Jordan, not this time on that shot. And they've got to be careful of the fast breaks from Jags. Last time I watched them play, are really good at their one-touch passes. Flings it over. Back to the top of Jake. Edwards. Again, look rotating in. Matt's in. He's in there, and it's another loose ball. So Jags' percentage will be a little bit low at the moment. Lanray under pressure. Sets up Lewis Edwards. Edwards with space. Decides not to take it. Rotates it round again. Jake from the base, or from the side over there, makes it count, and that's 6-4 now in Stoke Mandeville. Nice exciting start to the game. Jordan thinking about the three. Little bit of pressure on him. Going again, that's a long two, is it not? And Lewis Edwards going to find Matt. The long pass, lovely pass, straight down there. But he was stolen by Iola Sunday. But he'll be getting called on the foul there. Number 29. As Joe just having a word with his crew, he's going to come in, and Mia, zoom in a little bit on this one, see if we can get a better picture. So we have first shot from Matt. Not quite dropping, hasn't seemed to found his rhythm yet. Second one. Whereas down the other end we've got Sean Chikumba fighting with Lucy Robinson to try and get position. Charlie Adams now back in defence. Mia at the top of the key. Shot comes from the side and it's good. Lovely shot there. Jordan just giving a little bit of a pump fake there, returning himself back to the top, trying to dish it out, but well read by Matt as he comes through, and he's got options. One of the options is Bestwick off the glass, and a little bit of contact as he landed with Jordan's chair as well. And they are now all of a sudden 2 points in the lead. Let's see how the Aces respond. They keep him calm. This is a good shot for Jade. Unlucky, doesn't drop, but she's stolen it back, and she's right under the basket. Makes it count. There you go. That's Jade Atkin there for you. Ever hungry. And there's Jordan Moose on the steal. Fantastic work here from the Aces. Loving the passion. And they're looking to reset the ball to Sean Chikumba up the top. Oh, it doesn't drop. And it comes down to the hands of Bestwick as he's looking for his outlet options. And eventually with a hustle and tussle, there is again another foul on 29, Iola Sunday. So he's picked up 2 now. But it easily done, if I'm honest, because these guys and girls are so mobile in their chair. They're very good at drawing a foul. Edwards into Bestwick. And I'll try and keep that scoreboard out of the way of the basket. As Edwards dips into Robinson. Lucy Robinson. And there's another 2 on the board for Jags. Back and forward. Here they go. And looking good, Charlie Adams over on the far side, just getting himself back in the game. Immediate pressure on Sean, and it pays off. And sometimes when you're looking around the court, you misplace the dribble. I'd say that's exactly what happened there with Sean. Looking for his outlets, misdribbled. Good pressure from Lewis Edwards. And now they've got the man advantage as well. And another foul. This time on Mia, 41. Yeah, it's on Mia Steeples, that was it. Just trying to remember the surname. That's it. Her first foul. Jade now coming along. Brings the ball over the half. They've got Lucy as marked out. They come with a man advantage. Jordan over to Sean. Sean on the baseline here didn't make advantage of the man out, and now they're running low on time. Takes the shot from the base, and they've got their own rebound. Sean back at the top. Looked like he was thinking about the three. Jade on a fake and puts it in. Lovely work, Jade Atkin. She is really giving it some on this game. Loving it. Not quite sure on the stats on how many she scored. She scored at least 3. Great job. And Francis calls the whistle on the other side on Sean. So that's I believe first against Sean there. Number 44. Sean Chikumba. And the ball gets put in with a little bit of a fade shot. Oh, lucky. And it's a lovely rebound there from Matt. He reached right over. And Iola trying to get it back and recover. And Edwards to Bestwick. Bestwick off the rim. I was about to say Bestwick in them. And not quite on that one. So a rare miss from Joe Bestwick. Oh, a zinger of a pass into Jade. Brilliant work. And that is a foul on number 14, I believe, Lucy Robinson. And this is a good show the Aces are putting on here in their home venue. Shot goes up from Jordan. Oh, doesn't quite drop. And here's that fast break. Look at that. Straight to the basket and they'll pay. Yeah, that was beautiful. And I tell you, if they can get those plays, then Aces will be in trouble. That's 12-10, nearly at the end of the first. 30-odd seconds on the clock. Sean down to Jade. Can they make one more? Oh, 3-second call on Iola Sunday. So they will not be happy about that because this gives the opportunity for a grow in the lead from Jags going into the end of the first quarter. A little fadeaway shot, no good from Edwards. Collected by Sunday. And now with Jade. Jade with a long pass down to Luce. Luce on the fadeaway. Doesn't manage to drop. Gets the second chance. And he gets the points. Just on the buzzer. He's absolutely buzzing. Woohoo! What a way to end the first quarter. 12-12. And Aces, Jags. Oh, and this seems to be a technical, I believe, on number 8, or at least a warning. That's Joe Bestwick. Obviously, we don't like to see those, but with the heat of the game, frustration understandable. And this is a very pumped and excited game. Aces absolutely ripping the first quarter, keeping a tough team to an even Stevens. Let's see what they can do in the second. And back in they come. As I said, this is the Premiership Division clash between Jags and Aces at the Aces home Stoke Mandeville Stadium. And we're about to start the second quarter. Current score 12-12. As Francis just having a little word with Joe from the Jags. And it's action. I'm just going to move the Long pass over to Sean on this side. He gets it in off the glass and straight in, up and in. What a good start for the Aces coming into the second quarter. They really need that. Keep that energy high, and let's see what they can come away with today. A long shot there from Matt, and unfortunately for Sunday, it's come off him, and it remains a Jags ball. Right, let's see. Let's go for about that. And the ball's in. Back out to Hassel. Hassel bringing it all the way round. And I believe that has come off of Mayor Steeples. So, number 41, the Jags. As Aces return to the offense. And Sean from the baseline. Oh, Charlie trying to say it was all ball, but that is not what the ref says. And that will be a foul on 20, Charlie Adams of the Aces. Edwards at the top, the steam train. Back up top to Jake. Oh, there's a little bit of a fumble. There's a lot of pressure coming on there from Lewis. Not Lewis, from Loose. In, lovely little drop in to Mia. Unfortunately couldn't make it. And again, a little fumble from Iola as the head goes down. As they reset the shot clock. There we have it. Reset the shot clock. Joe looking to get that shot from the block. Instead dishes it out to Jake on the other side, and it's in. He's got a very good outside shot as that man. Looking for the long pass. Finds Jade. Jade under immediate pressure. And Edwards comes away with it. Looks for the handoff. Doesn't get it this time. Iola Sunday made good on his position in the key and came away with the ball. Looking to get it over the half. They do. Sean with space and time. And he's not using it. Yes, he is. Oh, unfortunately not in the basket this time. I thought he was going to take that a little bit earlier. Instead choosing to use the shot clock. Why not? As on the other side from the baseline, Jags now go into the lead, 16-14. Chukumba down to Jade. Jade from the baseline. She had a nice mismatch there, a mismatch of height and effectively is a less pressured shot. And there's a nice deep shot on the other side, not dropping this time. As the Aces will just sigh a little bit of relief there as they get a chance to even the score with this offense. And there is a call for backing in, I thought. Is that right? No, push 44, so obviously he had a better view than I. From up here, didn't see much, but that'll be on Jake. Ball in to Jordan. Jordan under immediate pressure. Finds Sean. Sean all alone. Now under pressure from Mia. Again, Jordan trying to find that mismatched shot. And it's collected by Sean off the glass. And Jordan is not happy with the contact, but I think he'll be happy with getting the basket and bringing them level pegging, 16 apiece. Nice dribbling round from Jake. Tries to get a bit of space for Edwards. Back to Jake. Jake will pull it if he's left alone, so will Hassel. Strings it. Lovely shot from the top. And that was some brilliant work there from the Jags. But I believe there's going to be a foul called on Jade. Maybe? It was either Jade or Iola. I'll just see if I can... Sorry for the stats man. I did say I'll try and catch the numbers. Oh! And a lovely shot there from our number 10 for the Jags. Just to let them know that they mean business. Sean returns back to Jordan. Lovely off the glass. Fantastic job there. That little duo working up nicely. And again, for three. Woo! And it's heating up here at the Stoke Mandeville Stadium as they are trading blows back and forward. Jordan now looking for a three, and he does it. Come on. What a show we're getting here. Who's next on the three-pointers? As that actually puts the Aces in a 1-point lead. And almost from the top of the key. And that does not drop for Hassel. And I believe that's going to be a foul called on black number 8. Oh, and Lucy getting told off for being in way of the table. Joe was called on that foul. And let's just let them sort that out as we look at preparing ourselves for the next offense. Hope you're enjoying this at home or wherever you're watching on YouTube. I'm definitely enjoying this live here. As a timeout is called. I'll just grab a bit of water. I'll be right back with you. So there's an interesting conversation going down on the sideline, and I've got to say I think I agree. If I was to watch back the score, I didn't think when the Aces went up to 21 that there was enough put on with the Jags. I think they've rectified that now, but it was when there was that flurry of threes, and we're all getting very excited here watching them trading blows, and I believe that's now sorted, so it's actually 23 Jags, 21 Aces. They're just double checking that down on the scoreboard on the table, etc. And then we'll be back in a few seconds with the Aces inbound. So still just having a little bit of a conversation there. Obviously it'll be a bit easier for those who are not. We'll be able to watch it back and see. I'm sure there'll be and I've seen a wave on the chat from Mrs. Pammon. So I say hello and a shout out to my wife watching at home. And we are live now as Sean puts the ball back. A nice rotation for the Aces as Jade comes away with the ball. And there's a foul called on 62. Yes. Of the Jags. 62. That's Matt Stan. So I did check with the team before and tried to get the right pronunciations. He said I could call him Stan or Stanley. And Jordan from the baseline, rolling closer, feeds into Iola, and unlucky there to get that little bit of contact and not be able to get the layup. But good play from both teams here. As we see Wilson into the game for the Jags. Wilson now on the ball from the line. Oh, not unlucky on his first shot. But again, another excellent player for the Jags. There's very talented squads everywhere. Sean Chikumba with a very clean shot. And everything going in the favour of the Aces today, as number 62 from the Jags has just picked up another foul, and Aces are absolutely buzzing. The score 23-24, just in favour of the Jags, but I've got to say this is a real good matchup today. Thank you for you who's leaving the comments on the YouTube channel. Do remember, if you haven't done, you can like and subscribe the Aces channel and any other the team's channels here. It all helps the sport and helps us all get recognition. And Aces hoping to keep their head and keep their pace up in this matchup. Will they keep the same five? We got Sean, Charlie, Iola, Luce. I keep getting mixed up between Lewis and Luce, just in the name. I'll go for Jordan instead. And I think we're seeing Joe Beswick to come back in for Jags. Maybe not. Maybe he's not. No, he's not. He's just talking with the refs. So, action on. Iola into Jordan. Sean on the base on the far side. Back to Luce. Luce. Sees Jade. Oh, just through her fingers. Oh, it's unfortunate that. They're getting a really good link up, those two. Jade been really important in this first half for Aces offense. Jake, I was wondering if he would line himself up for a three. Matt, over to Lewis. Edwards. Oh, lovely. Absolutely beautiful shot and finish there. As the Jags now 26, Aces 23. Sorry, that's just up. Oh, lovely. Look at that. I'd say if I'm looking to put the matchups, you're looking at a man matchup. Jordan Luce and Edwards is a good one. They're going to be going at it all day long. Iola looking to get his options. No. Jordan back to Sean. Sean has to do a hook. Oh! That was almost a spectacular one. Catching it with 1 second to go, hooking up, around and out. Lucy in, manages to get it. What a pass. Props for the pass there. As Wilson finds himself on the floor. I just changed the direction of the camera as he gets himself back up. But that was a beautiful pass there. You know, got to respect the assists. And Wilson again on the floor in the half down there as Jade almost loses the ball, but Iola picks it up and gets the friendly bounce. Oh my goodness, he's going to be a happy man. Big grins there. And it's 25-26 all of a sudden. We are looking at the match of the season for me. Oh, lovely shot there from Jake. Got to say, for anyone who's watching the last game, talking about the Aces and Rockets, normally get spoken about being the underdogs in the Prem League, then being the first in the Prem. They've both been putting on a show in these last two matches. So, lovely pass into Jade. Jade with Stace. Gets the basket. Are they going to count it? I got a feeling they might not. Foul on 62 on the floor. Yeah. So that was on 62. So unfortunately, didn't get the points off the basket. But they do get the ball from the side with time running out. And this time the foul is coming on 29 Iola. Now, I'm pretty sure he's racked up a few, 3 or 4 fouls already. Yeah, he's on 4. So Iola Sunday there getting called on another. And he's found himself out of the defense. But look at his rapid speed. Up and coming star of the game, I'm telling you. From the top, Lucy Robinson, nothing but net. Lovely job. She'll take that all day long. Jade. Biding her time. Sorry, a little bit off with the... Oh, lovely pass into Sean. That's got to count. That was a fantastic finger roll. Oh, lovely job. Absolutely beautiful. You know, the vision to get the pass in. And for the sake of the stats, that goes against Lucy Robinson, number 14, I believe. Jags. And Sean now from the line with his extra one. Oh, in and out. Jordan. Oh. He'll get the possession, but I thought they were going to make that into an important bite into the lead. Let's see what happens here. Pushes out, receives. Jordan from the near side, off the glass and in. And they are loving it here in Stoke Mandeville. There's been quite a lot of fouls, as you can see. Ace is currently on 4. Lovely little pick and roll into the basket. And a lovely finish as well from that man, Stanley. He might get stuck on a man out now. Let's see what happens. Aces, for a brief second, have the extra man / woman. Oh, Sean. You see, they're not really getting to make advantage of that man out opportunity when they do get it. Jade goes for the shot on the far side. Lewis Edwards now right on the edge of the opposite side of the court. Hands off to Jake. Robinson in to Stanley. No, goes again. Yes, Matt manages to get the score. And every time he's finding himself pinned out, but he is, to be fair, recovering very well afterwards. So let's see how he does this time. So 3 against 4 should turn into 5 against 4. And it doesn't. Yet again, not making advantage of that. So that's something to look for Aces. But that was a great pass. You know, the pass, the vision from Luce is tremendous to watch from here. Sees those little pockets of space. Trying to find Charlie Adams on the far side there, number 20 for the Aces. It just got tipped out as Sunday in and up. Whee! In on the buzzer. Oh, fantastic. So 34 at the end of the first half to 31. Yes, to the Jags, but the Aces have been playing their heart out, and what a game we are watching here at the Stoke Mandeville Stadium. I'll see you in 10 minutes or so for the second half. Welcome back, everyone. The whistle has been blown. We're about to start the second half here. Stoke Mandeville Stadium, Jags versus Aces. Currently only 3 points in it. Jags just ahead, but it's been a really good game to watch. If you haven't been watching it so far, let's hope that the second half is as good as the first was. And I do say you should watch the first one back if you've not been watching. This has been absolute entertainment here. Back and forward between these two teams. And as I said at the beginning, the squad from Aces quite big. They could easily switch out a whole 5, but they're sticking with what works. Don't think it's necessarily a bad thing at all, because they're doing a great job. Jade Atkin really making her presence known in this game today. And Iola Sunday also, although he has picked up a fair few fouls. So, ball is in action. Here we go. Jake with a little hand in, tried to get the cover from Sunday, and it was enough to put the pressure on with a clean up from Edwards. Edwards under all sorts of pressure. Surely he's going to get a foul, I thought. But no. I thought they were going to call a foul on Jordan then for leaning into the cylinder, but he got away with it. Must have been all ball. Enough to put him off his shot. And now back in the hands of Lewis Edwards. And again, Jordan with the pressure. And Jake all alone. And it's a lovely view from here to see that going straight in to the net. No rattle at all. And Lanray putting the pressure on. Jade finds a little swing and turn round on the baseline. Unfortunate not to get that to drop. It's a lovely bit of work there. Trademark swinging under, turn and finish, but not able to get that one to work. Number 10 for Jags. Finds Lewis, and no! Sunday on the steal. And he'll be really happy about that, especially if he can actually finish it off. And he can. What a result for that young man. Good job, Iola. He'll be very happy. So still a 3-point game. As the ball goes to the far side again with Jake. Back to the top with Lanray. Lanray into Edwards off the glass. That was a lovely bit of play from the Jags to make the right opportunities. Nice, easy off the glass for him. I would say easy, not necessarily for all of us. Oh, Jordan with a 3. No good. Jags come away. They'll have to get their heads on a swivel to see the Jags coming at them. As Charlie goes and meets the ball. Ball returns up to Hassel, into Matt. Just in front of me. On the far side again with Jake. Time rolling down. Gets the shot away. Yes! It's good. Beautiful. And Sean got a problem with his wheel here. We've got, you can't see it from here, but the push rim is absolutely destroyed. So one of the bolts must have sheared off of his wheel. He'll either get a spare or he'll sub. Just recover his pin. Look at that, completely destroyed. That must have been some contact. And there's a lot of off-ball work going on over on the other end of the court. As Francis just reminding Iola he needs to keep his shirt tucked in below the backrest. One of the key things to make sure that people don't do any lifting is so they can see the back. And Sean back in action. Sees Jade down on the base. I say on the base. Oh, side to side. Passes over to Edwards. Edwards back to Sean. I've just said Edwards, sorry. I made that mistake twice now. It was Jordan loose, of course. This is Edwards. And a little bit lost control there. And that will go against 44 of the Aces. Sean picks up a foul there. Hassel with the inbounds to Edwards. 3-point attempt. 3 is good. And now they're starting to pull away. 10-point lead. Will the Aces think about a timeout? Potentially a change of inventory. Jade under pressure. Finds Loose at the top. Loose wiggling to try and get some a better shot option. Gets his shot off, but it's no good. He claims there was contact on the arm, but he needs to get on with the game as Lanray finds himself down by the basket here. Couldn't quite collect. Not the pass he wanted. Jake with space. Hassel, Jake. Robinson, not this time. And Jordan collects. The ball going over to the far side. There's a bit of a man-out opportunity. Extra man is there, but Iola called for 3 seconds. If they had just... That was one of the rare times when they actually got the extra man advantage off of that. And then they were called on the 3 seconds, so... Thinking, gets jumped at the 3-point line. That says something. I can tell you no one's jumping me at the 3-point line. Jordan Loose, number 8 for the Aces. Looking to get close to the basket. Finds enough space. Sees Sean. Sean on the shot. Oh, and it's put out of play. No, it's not. It's collected by Jake. What a rebound there. That could give them an opportunity of a transition basket. Oh, plenty of contact there. And I've got to say, I'm pretty sure, is that his 5th? That is his 5th. So Iola there is now out of the action. Replaced by my man Sam Appleton. But yeah, props to Iola there. What a game he's had. And I think just the fouls are, I would say, testament to the effort he's putting in here. It's very hard at this level to keep these players at bay, and they're very good at drawing the foul. Hassel, Jake, cover with Adams. Good job from Adams to cover. Loose, finds Sean on his own on the layup. Yes, up and in. Can they get some back now? 8 points behind. Can they catch another couple of turnovers and get themselves back in this game? It's a very physical game. Appleton on the baseline with them long arms. Oh, doesn't interfere with that shot. So deceptively long arms is that man, Sam Appleton. Also got a very good long shot. He's now being marked by Lanray. Lanray dropping off, looking to cover. And there was a little bit of hustle and tussle on the far side with, I'll just turn the camera away, with Jake and Sean. So we're going to call the timeout. Oh, well, I'm not. Jags are. So I believe there was no foul. It was just a stop and play because the man on the floor, as it were. And they will have their timeout, and then we'll be back in action. Okay, so it's, as I said, it's back to a 10-point game. Jags currently in the lead. And Aces battling hard. Four and a half minutes left in the third. We are go again. Sam Appleton on the outside shot, being edged by Lewis Edwards. It doesn't stop him. He's just saying you have to put a bit more pressure on me. I think they've got to respect that long shot from Sam. Doing a good job to keep Jade out with the ball there. Is Hassel. And the shot goes up. Oh, I was going to say all the way end to end, but he didn't quite manage to make the drop. Jordan now for the Aces. With a fake pass. Jade able to float underneath the basket. That one no good from Appleton. We can see Wilson is... lovely handoff. Oh, brilliant job there from Edwards and Stan. I was going to say Wilson is wearing the 22 shirt. Obviously, it's not saying his name on the back of his shirt, but I believe that is him. Ball goes out to Sean. See if they can create some sort of mismatch. A three-point attempt from Sam Appleton. Bounces out this time. And he's known to make them. He makes them look very easy. Good defensive chair skills from Jade on the far side. And that pushes him out. And Edwards is really not happy about that. But she had her hands on the chair. The ref had a good view. So I think they're going to be... Oh, and they're putting it down. They're starting to count the 5. 1, 2, yes. See the ref even starting to get a bit fed up. And that is a foul against number 20, Lewis Edwards. So, people getting a little bit rattled on court. It's been an interesting game for sure. Still 10 points in it, and Jags winning. So, Aces either looking for threes or looking for some turnovers. They're trading blows back and forth. Jordan on the drive to the basket gets another foul, and I believe he's getting teed up. It is number 20, Lewis Edwards. He's being technical. So, we don't see that many of them, or I don't. And I think it's the best we could be calling them in, trying to get a bit of calm on the Jags team. They're ahead. We've just got to keep it cool. Ace is doing all the right things, pushing the right buttons. For a second there, I saw Jade and Jordan going to the line. It is indeed Jade going to the line. So they'll get the shot and the possession. First shot. Now possession. Oh no. Oh, now this is complicated. This is where I need to do a little bit of learning about the rules myself. So the shooting foul and the technical was against Jade, and then the shooting foul against Jordan. So obviously I can't hear everything that was said on court, but the refs weren't happy with whatever was said. So one from Jade, no good. First one from Jordan, also not hitting the money. See if he can make the second one count. There it goes up, it goes in. Okie dokie, 9-point game. Back in the action. And Sean reaching across there. Be careful not to foul. Sam pokes out. Not looking for a free shot. Wilson on the fade. Back to Stan. Hustle. Lovely. Cool, calm. Collected. And 49-38 with 2.5 left in the third quarter. Sean dumps it in to Sam, who's all alone. Oh my goodness, a rare miss there from Sam Appleton. He will not be happy with that. And Lewis Edwards wiggling his way to the basket all the way. That was trademark Lewis Edwards. First one we've seen of those today. And quite that flair. We normally see that quite a lot when he's on court. So he'll be happy about that. And now back to the Aces. See if they can collect themselves. Mia find herself out of the offense. Feeds it down to Jade on the baseline. Recovers back to Sam. Sam on the outside. No good. A little dry spell for the Aces. Means that the Jags are able to pull away. And I believe that's going to be called against number 8. It is indeed. So, yep. Jordan picks up one there. So, foul against Aces number 8. And Liam Basket gets ready to enter the game. And he's going out for Sam. So, number 2, Liam Basket. Balls into Edwards. Back to Hassel. Hassel with a 3. And it comes off the inside. Jade gets the rebound. And he's under immediate pressure. Finds the outlet of Loose just in time. And he now applies the pressure at the other end as they get the charge into the key. Jade's all in. No feed from Loose. Jags did well to apply the pressure. Sean under 2 sets of hands. And he's going to get called for seconds. 44, Sean Chukumba getting called for 3 seconds in the key. Unfortunate there for Aces. Not able to capitalise. So just starting to die down a little bit for the Ace and can pull out the bag at the end of this quarter. Finds Jade off the glass, no good. A little pause in play. Jade needs to reapply her straps, and with 23 on the shot clock, shot clock will be off. There's 23 on the left of the quarter. Jade bouncing her way out of that. Really working hard to get back in the D. Trying to put some pressure on Hassel, maybe follow him through. She does so. And she's back in the mix. Mia did a really good job of curling in Wilson then. And they got a 3-second call anyway. So props to number 41 at the Jags with a nice curl in there. But the ball goes back to the Aces. 14 on the clock. And long shot from Jordan Luce, almost caught by Jade. And the last second, they used to throw it up. I don't think he was quite aware that the last seconds were ticking away. And that takes us into the end of the 3, 53-38 to the Jags. So Aces just dropping on that quarter. They'll need a strong fourth to be back in this competition. But it's not impossible at all. Showing real tenacity today. Let's see if they have a little switch up on the crew. Haven't seen Japes on yet. And Lana. And Adele, of course, also down there. And Josh. I'll be right back with you in a few minutes. Just seen a comment that the picture has gone out of focus apparently. I think it might be the Wi-Fi for the streaming. Is that, because the camera's clear on mine screen, is that any better at all? Not sure there's much I can do about the Wi-Fi. I think it could be the issue. Let me know if it's still a problem, but I'll try and do my best to talk you through the action. So here we go in the fourth, and we have had a little switch up of the team for the Aces as Jordan Luce comes in and fires up a three straight away. There's been a call on 41, Mia, and it will go back to Aces, and they'll be very happy about that. 53-41. As I say, I hope the picture has come back. Liam to Luce. Luce under the pressure of Edwards. Rotates the play round to Sean. Sean on the far side, doesn't get it to drop. Lucy Robinson with a, oh, what a swivel. You see Lewis turning on a dime. And then a lovely setup from Sean to give him the open lane for a layup. That was beautiful work. And it's back to a 10-point game. Bestwick in here for Jags. Just call in to keep Sean out of the play. It goes over to Edwards. Edwards right in front of me. Back over the other side from the baseline. No good. Liam Basket on the rebound. Jordan Luce now. At the top of the key. Thinks about a three. Sets it over to Sean. Sean Chikumba working with Lana. And time running down. Will they get it off to right on the end of the shot? And is shooting good. Keeps his calm under the time pressure. And bites into that lead. 8-point lead for the Jags. And cheers all round from the Aces. Thanks, the picture's good again. Good. And this is setting itself up to be an exciting finish of this Premiership game between Jags and Aces. 53-45. Not much in it. All Jags have to do, of course, is keep the status quo. But the challenge is on for the Aces to see if they can make a few of those lovely three-pointers they've been dropping, or the turnovers. Really digging deep. So, Beswick and Edwards. And they start us off again in the action. As he calls for calm. Edwards, nice and calm, does it. That's the way to put it in, to be fair. Exactly what he was saying. Good job, Lewis Edwards. And it's the pressure should be on for the aces to do the special shots. Liam from the top. Oh, lucky. He had a second, he was free. Good look. And here we go on the opposite side of Edwards. Into Wilson. Wilson from under the basket. Second time makes it count, and he finds himself now pinned out as we look at the action over here. Will they be able to capitalise on this? Sean, Lana, number 19. No. Sean trying to curl in. Got a little bit of a 3-point space there. Yes. Mr. Basket. Absolutely beautiful. That's what we need, Liam. Nice bit of action here. Letting them know they're not giving up. And Wilson again inside. Finds himself an easy basket. Well, I should say easy. I thought Jordan was going to pull a 3 there. Not quite. Pings it over. Liam under immense pressure. Getting pushed out the court. Oh, what a pass into Sean. That was absolutely fantastic. Prompts Liam basket. Yeah, you can smile, Liam. I would be grinning. Absolute lovely little dish. Beswick now all the way to the basket. Draws the foul. And it's good. That's the money, end-to-end action. And that defensive push was a bit too late. The contact with the chair means he gets his points and a chance to get 3 for himself. There's Beswick at the foul line. 61 to 50. Will it be 62? Yes, it will. And basket again, this time for a 2. As they need to make sure they stop that chair of Edwards. He's so nimble. Look, he's right down there where he wants to be and just up and in it goes. I mean, it's the Edwards show starting again. Loose, finding a way in. No. And Charlie trying to get the reverse off. Sean really good at curling in, working well with Jordan Loose. They're used to doing that, but this time didn't manage to capitalise. Baseline shot, no good from Lewis Edwards. And Sean Chikumba now on the ball for the Aces at the top. On the 3-point line, was thinking about it. Recycled it to Jordan. Time counting down. Shot goes off and not this time. Oh. And the call must have been just slightly out of my view, but it was called on Wilson. So, number 22 of the Jags. 64 50. Halfway through the last quarter, just over. It's going to be a tough call now for the Aces. They've got to dig deep. But a little run, if the Jags are not on their shots, they could still pull this back. It's been an exciting watch here from the elevated view of the stands at Jags Stadium. As we see number 10 into the game for the Aces, yeah. So we got Japes in for the first time today, and Adele in for the first time today. Starting to get a bit of rotation through the team. Good to see. Jordan on the baseline, thinks about the shot, takes the shot. It's good. Lovely shot there from Jordan Luce. Charlie battling, trying to get Sean back as well. Sean's found himself out. Jake on the far side now, setting the game up. Sees Wilson, but can't find him with the pass. Jordan just getting in the way of that. And here he comes on the charge, trying to work with Adele. Long pass over to Sean. Sean looking for Charlie, not quite. Recycles to the top. And it's going to stay with Aces despite the complaints. Japes setting himself nice and high. Wilson can see him. Goes back to Luce, to Sean, takes the push, and it's up and in! Oh, fantastic! Right on the buzzer. Lovely job as the Aces start to pull back to a 10-point game. Matt on the baseline finds Wilson inside. Wilson again inside. He's been really good at getting in and making them count today. Jordan out to Japes. Andrew Japes off the near side. And his first shot not on the money. Oh, that's going to be a nice one for the replay reel as long as he's okay. So that will be a foul against Aces number 20. And they're also going to call a timeout. Yep. But that was that's what happens when you go up against someone as mobile as Edwards. Three minutes left on the clock, fourth quarter, 66-54 to the Jags. Aces at home, putting on a great show for the home crowd, but they still trail by 12 points. And we're about to see sorry, a little bit of communication again going on down, lots from down by the sideline, just trying to see what's going on between the Jags and Francis. But obviously, we now return to the action with the Jags ball. After that quite spectacular tumble from Lewis Edwards clashing with Charlie from the Aces. It reminds me of oh, lovely steal from Japes. Oh, and he just can't do enough to keep hold of it. He did great work to get it in the first place, and then just couldn't quite keep hold of it under the immense pressure. Jags putting on. Nice skip pass over. Edwards up to the top. Jake Rumsen, no. And rebound for Loose. Loose into Japes. Japes with time. Little fade. Oh, I think he was expecting to be fading back, but Lewis was there to stop his fade. And therefore, a little bit too much on the shot. Jake all the way to the hole, I thought, but no, he's passed it off to Edwards. Edwards under immense pressure from Jordan, finds Matt, and now Lucy looking to release. Yes, oh, under pressure, doesn't get the drop, and she's now finding herself pinned out of the action by Adams, trailing in. Adams coming in, no, stops back at the top, short on the shot. And Edwards with that blast of speed down this near side. Lucy inside. So if Aces can capitalise on these couple of misses we've had from the Jags, that's what they'll need, because there's only a minute and a half to play. And as quickly as he was down, he was back up. But it's going to be a timeout for the Aces. So Brand back in for Aces, and Prickett, number 18, Josh Prickett, also in for Aces. As we are live again. Jade getting pressured by Robinson, and the foul is called on Robinson, I believe. So back to the Aces. Ball with Jordan. A little bit of a cut attempt by Sean, but he's not quite got that position right as he tries to cut across and make a lane for Jordan. Edwards able to shimmy and follow Jordan loose and keep the pressure on, and indeed get a hand, put it out. Winding into the time for the Aces to make something of this offense. There it goes. Oh, what a shot. Lovely class from Atkin as Brand is now picked out. Jake at the top of the key. At the far side, sorry. Into Matt. Can he find it? No, he's picked off. And Jordan comes away with it. So good news if you're an Aces fan, as an open layup for Jordan Luce. And 66 to 58. As the ref is just calling time. I think the scoreboard was a little bit awry for a second there. 40 seconds on the clock. Last ditch attempt from the Aces. Could we see a spectacular finish? It's been a spectacular game. And at times also quite tense. Lots of discussion going on down at the table at the moment, making sure the scoreboard is correct. And the buzzer is gone. We'll be back in. Lots of off-ball hustling going around for position. As Matt over on the far side settles for his position by the block. And just when I thought we were ready to go, we are back to the table to see what is going on. So, 14. What are we putting on the shot clock? 9. Okay. Looks like everyone's happy now. I couldn't quite hear the conversation. I was trying to listen in there, just down there. But I believe they can't adjust the game clock. Therefore, they're going to use the shot clock first and then restart it, maybe. I believe. We'll find out if that's what I heard correctly. And we are go. Well, let's see what happens with the 40. Yeah, so it's staying paused. I think that's what they're saying. So the shot coming, 3-point shot, and that was short. It came off. Right. Lots of confusion for everybody. Apologies for all this. This is going to be the longest 40 seconds of the Premier League this season, perhaps, as there's lots and lots of backwards and forwarding. But I believe when we go back to the action, we will get the game clock back in. Okay. We are back in the action. It's been confirmed. It is an Aces ball. That is there was no contact apparently on that shot. Just an air ball. We'll see. Now, yes, the game clock has started. So, 36 seconds. Oh, lovely pass in to Brand, and it's up and in. 2 points on the board. 66-60 now. If they can get a turnover. And there's the quick foul from Brand on to 19. As I said, Lana Brand on Wilson, or against Wilson there, and that will... Well, they've only done 2 team fouls as what I see, so could see a lot of fouls coming. 29 seconds. Can they get hold of the ball and fire up 2 threes? It's asking a fair bit, I've got to admit. And there's the other foul. And that one came from 26. Yep. Atkin. And we're going to keep seeing them. Oh, well, look, we're on 4 team fouls, it seems. So here comes the next one. Who are they going to go straight up? Yep, here he goes. And Josh with an attempt on a foul. Looking to foul. Yes, yeah, lots of fouls coming. So, of course, for those who are wondering what's going on, they want to put him to the line. I hope they miss and then get an attempt at making the most of these last few seconds. As I said, it's quite an ask, but it's not unheard of. It's crucial last seconds for the... I thought that was the 5th. Oh, someone from the crowd is saying 4th. I thought it was 5th. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't even count to 5, it seems. Oh, in we go again. And it's been a day for confusion. It must be all the excitement. I don't know about anyone else, but sitting up here, I can definitely feel the tension of this game. It's been an absolute zinger. Yes, it was definitely you, Josh. A good old tap on the arm. There we go. It was indeed 5, so I can count to 5. Oh. He's going to complain about that, no doubt, because there's a buzzer right when he was about to shoot. Almost a comedy moment on that. As he'll get the 2 without the air horn sounding. And Sam's just going to sub in. And I think you're bringing on the likes of number 27, Sam Apperton, thinking about a 3-point attempt, of course, because he's a prolific 3-point shooter. But if Jake makes these, as the first one goes, 67 to the Jags. Up and in. So 68-60. Like I said, they've done very well to keep the score down, but this is now getting to those closing moments where Hail Marys. 7 seconds left of the game. Under all sorts of pressure, takes the shot, and it doesn't drop. But I think the Aces can go away with it from this game with their heads held high. It's been an absolute, real fun to watch. Complete battle from start to end. Lost a little bit in the last quarter. And apologies for the camera not moving in that very last couple of seconds as well. But that finishes us off. Thank you for everyone who was watching and the comments on there. Yes, I need to move the camera. I did not move the camera. But there we go. We take it into the end of play, 68-60 to the Jags. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time on the stream, potentially down in Reading next door here at Aces. These being my local around.